Hi there and welcome to this video series where I will be searching for the best trading strategy for your cryptocurrency trading. In each video I'm going to test a strategy that is explained in a YouTube video, trading site or is publicly available for use. Each strategy will be tested on its performance by trading multiple digital asset pairs over their largest possible backtest period. The result of this test is then compared with the results of earlier tested strategies. If you like these videos and want to see more of them, then please click the like button and subscribe to my channel. If you want to get notified on my newest content, then click on the bell icon. And please remember that this video is for entertainment and educational purposes only. I'm not a professional, so always do your own research before using any information in real trading. In this video I'm going to test a strategy that I've used for some time now and it provided me with good trading results. It also prevented me from entering losing trades, which is even more important. This strategy makes use of the Keltner channel as my primary indicator and RSI as my confirmation indicator. The Keltner channel is a volatility-based band around the simple moving average. It uses the average true range to determine the upper and lower band. These bands will act like some form of support and resistance. I will not discuss the Keltner channel in much detail because there are other excellent internet resources that you can use to provide you with a great deal of information. This strategy is quite simple but effective. It is a trend-following strategy which uses only two signals to trigger a buy and one signal to trigger a sell. When the price of an asset closes above the upper band of the Keltner channel and the RSI is at least at level of 55, then a buy signal occurs. This indicates that there is enough momentum on the asset to attain higher prices. If you know Bollinger Bands, then you will recognize this immediately and you can compare this as the riding the band strategy. The sell signal occurs when the price closes below the moving average, and this indicates that the trend is ending. And that's basically it. Of course, we will search for the optimal parameter settings for the SMA, bands and RSI level. Also, we will try to find the optimal stop loss and take profit settings for trading with our trading bot a little bit later on in this video. But the basic premise of this strategy is to ride the trend until it ends and not take our profit from the table too early. To execute this strategy, I have created the following code. In this section you see the indicators that I am using. I use the Keltner channel indicator from the ta-lib library. And I am using the RSI indicator from the TA library. What you can also see is the horizontal RSI line of which I made a data frame column. This way I can show a horizontal line on the RSI indicator in my chart plots. The buy and sell settings are also quite straightforward. The buy signal happens when the ta-lib library detects that the close price of an asset closes above the Keltner upper band, and also extra confirmation the RSI should be above the H line level to validate the signal. As you saw earlier, this was my initial 55 level. The sell signal only triggers when the ta-lib library detects that the price closes below the Keltner middle band, and this middle band is actually the simple moving average. So there you have it. There's not much more to it. A very simple strategy which hopefully outperforms the market. And of course I will leave a link to my code in the description below. Now let's head over to backtesting the strategy over multiple timelines to see on which time frame it performs the best. See you at the other side of the backtest. According to the backtest over all the available time periods, I have the following results. The best time frame seems to be the 1-day time frame, which could potentially give a profit of 6,760%. The drawdown of the strategy is also very good, I think. It's only 366%, with a win rate of 43%. The risk of ruin of the strategy is 112%, and I think this is also pretty good. Let's see what we can do when trying to find the optimized parameters for the indicators, stop loss and take profit points. After we have searched for the best parameter settings, we have the following results. Improving the parameters proves to be a choice between higher profits or a lower drawdown. Also, you can decide whether you want to have a higher win rate or you want to have a strategy setup that proves to be successful over a large portion of your trading pairs. But no matter which choice you make, I will think this finishes high in the overall strategy league. To compare the plots of the original strategy and the hyper-opted one, we can make use of the Freqtrade plot profit command. This creates a plot of the performance of the backtest we ran, and so we can see where the differences are between these adaptations. What I can see in the original strategy is that it has some very steep runs and then form a plateau where there's hardly any profit. The biggest drawdown happens at the beginning of May 2021, and that's where the initial bull run wave ended that started after the COVID crash in March 2020. The optimized strategy has a much smoother curve with some small hooks, and what strikes me is that the strategy did not put on trades after the initial bull wave, and that's exactly where the original strategy got its biggest drawdown from. Also, this strategy drawdown started in October 2021 and ended in November 2021. Finally, this whole section of the optimized strategy looks more of a plateau and looks good to me to form a new level for upwards movement. But before I continue with the overall strategy league, I quickly want to inform you about the way I do these tests. In this overview, I've written down the setup for these tests and also the method to try to find the best strategy. And yes, one could argue that some choices are not correct, and I know that some choices are arbitrary, like the amount of open trades, the choice of crypto pairs, start of the backtest, the choice of compounding, blah blah blah. But the point is, this is the way I do my backtests to find a profitable strategy, and everyone should develop their own way of testing and getting a certain amount of trust in their own methodology. And that is why I say that you should always do your own research after watching my video and before using the strategy in your own trading bot or method. So with this out of the way, let's go and see how this Keltner strategy performs in comparison with my earlier tests. I kind of expected it a little bit because I already have some experience with the strategy and the numbers already looked very good, but now I can show it to you as well. This strategy has the highest probability of providing profitable trades and is therefore the new number one on my list. What strikes me is that the profit is so high but with such a low drawdown. This drawdown is almost half of the numbers 2 and 3 on the list. And if you look at the total trades, you can see that this strategy also has the lowest amount of trades. So the Keltner bands act like some sort of filter that only filters out the high quality trades and does not trigger on trades that have a higher probability to fail. Therefore filtering out losing trades, which is exactly the purpose of course. So there you have it, a new number one. I'm very curious to find out if there's a strategy that can outperform this one. Fortunately, I have a long list, so I will not be getting bored. And so again, I would like you to thank you for watching my video. And as always, I want to ask you to please click on the like button, click the bell icon if you want to get notified of my newest videos, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. This all for the YouTube algorithm. Also, please leave a comment to motivate me to do more of these videos. I will try to respond to all of your reactions and questions. Please keep in mind though that I'm not affiliated with the Freqtrade bot, so if you have any questions about that, then ask the developers on their GitHub site. And I will see you in the next video. Goodbye!